What is blood money?
Money, life, the definition behind what I stand for. You know, all money got blood on it. Ain't a dollar being transported around or, you know what I mean, circulated around that ain't got blood on it, you know? So this is something I know for a fact, you know? So it's like, I liked the way the title fitted me. Like, I've been blood money before I even started rapping, like for real, like in the studio rapping and with GBE. Before GBE was even invented, I was blood money. You know what I'm saying? That's the name that I.
Shout out to King Takeoff. Get the DVD, man. It's called Get It in That DVD, man. Shout out to goddamn Kunta, all my niggas, man. Fathead, all my niggas, man. Rest in peace, Shaggy, Beat Up, Sleep, Kibo. I love you niggas, man. I'm in this, man. Maniac, Saint Dog, 057, man.
March 2014 was a milestone month in the life of Chicago native Mario Hess, also known as Chief Keef's older cousin and enforcer, Big Glow, aka Blood Money. Brought up in the gang culture and violence of Chicago without a father and mother, he was raised in a lifestyle of vice, violence, and crime around money, drugs, and guns.
I ain't come up like everybody else came up. I ain't come up with a mother and father like everybody else came. I came up with the streets, guns and money and drugs, and you know. So I always felt like I was the shit because I was like the youngest guy on the block serving shit. I always had money. I had to, when the big guys got paid, I got paid too. You know. So you know that kind of speaks for my attitude. I'm kind of cocky.
This affected his days as a youth in an enormous way. While children were pursuing an education to achieve their dreams, Blood Money was spending most of his adolescent years behind bars for various criminal activities.
So what exactly happened when you were 11?
I had actually I had caught a case for possession of a controlled substance. I got caught with like 90 bags of crack cocaine, and I went to the penitentiary. But I went to the county first, but I got caught with 90 bags of cocaine. When I was 11, I got caught with some other shit, but like when I got caught with the 90 bags of cocaine, what I did when I was 11, it caught up. I'd rather not speak on it. It was bogus, but you know. But I got caught with, I was fighting that case up until like I was like 14, then I went to jail. The judge sentenced me to originally 4 months. I ain't come home for like 46 months.
But in late March 2014, all that was about to change for the better, or at least so it seemed. In an attempt to divert from the lifestyle he once lived, he instead decided to pursue a less dangerous path in a music career. His efforts proved fruitful under his cousin Chief Keef's label and movement, Glory Boys Entertainment, aka GBE.
And I'm the first artist signed to Glory Gang, Glory Boys ENT. We still formerly known as Glory Boys ENT, but Glow Gang. I'm the first artist signed to Glow Gang.
Blood Money, with the cosign of his cousin Chief Keef, was flown out and granted studio time by industry conglomerate Interscope Records that gauged his talent and potential to be an artist that will be an asset to their growing roster. Blood Money didn't disappoint. Within a total of 48 hours across different intervals, he recorded his entire album of 27 songs. Seeing his talent and work ethic, executive Larry Jackson didn't hesitate to sign him as a new artist to Interscope Records for a 6-album contract.
Him and Dro, they pushed for me to get signed. And Interscope, they called me out there. They sent for me to come out there and do some hours in the stool. I went to the stool. I had 36 hours. I finished my album in like 48 hours. My whole album was done in like 48 hours. So Larry Jackson was like, shit, goddamn, you know. It wasn't no doubt about it. He signed. It was, you know, and they gave me they looked out for me.
How many songs in 48 hours?
I did about 27 songs in 48 hours. I'm signed to a 6-album deal with Interscope, man. I had to throw this out there, man. I feel like I caught a lick with this one. I'm signed to a 6-album deal with Interscope, man. I don't know nobody signed to that many albums, but I'm signed to a 6-album deal with the hottest label out right now, man.
Blood Money made it through the struggles, the hardships, the attempts on his life, the shootouts with rivals, doing time behind bars. He survived it all and made it to the point of success, doing something he loved since the age of 11, and that didn't bring the danger behind it. What Blood Money was unaware of was the persons were already plotting on his life so he wouldn't see any of the success he just achieved. Approximately 2 weeks later, Blood Money was back from his time in Los Angeles where he signed his label deal. The intention was to double down and enjoy making a living off music, but his rivals had other plans. On April 9th, 2014, the city of Chicago would be shaken to its core by the tragedy that was about to strike. As nighttime approached, Blood Money was having a good time near the area where he grew up, at 56 and Elizabeth. He was back visiting family and friends who probably at the moment were just as joyous as he just got done signing his new record deal. The night lingered on and 9 p.m. came around. Word travels fast, and being back in his home neighborhood where he had many rivals preying upon his life, some made use of the opportunity placed before them. While Blood Money was having a grand time, it only took that one moment where his defense was let down for him to lose his life. At around 9:30 p.m. outside his aunt's home in the 5600 block of South Elizabeth, a man approached and opened fire in the direction of Blood Money. He was struck approximately 10 times with one of the bullets piercing his chest. Officers arrived to find Blood Money lying on the sidewalk with a serious wound.
He just signed a record contract, so now local rap star is dead, gunned down in Englewood. Thanks for joining us. I'm Harry Porterfield.
And I'm Dana Kozlov. Roseanne is off this morning. The singer known as Blood Money was one of 9 people shot during a violent night across the city. CBS 2's Susanna Song is live outside Stroger Hospital with the latest. Susanna, good morning.
Good morning, Dana and Harry. Blood Money went by the name of Mario Hess. That's his real name. His family is in shock this morning. They can't believe he's dead. It was just 2 weeks ago that he signed a record deal with a company out of Los Angeles. Now, this is him, a 30-year-old father of 5. He was fatally shot in the chest last night outside of his family's Englewood home. With him was his 28-year-old cousin, Darnell Patton. He was shot in the abdomen and underwent surgery overnight. He is in stable condition here at Stroger. Police say around 9:30 last night, the two were shot in the 5600 block of South Elizabeth Street. Hess was there visiting his family. Friends and family say he just returned from Los Angeles, where he signed a contract with Interscope Records. Hess was recently featured in one of rapper Chief Keef's hit songs. The two were also cousins. A relative says she believes Hess was targeted out of jealousy.
He made it, and they was mad. He had a lot of people just jealous of him, and it's sad, you know. No, he came from nothing to that. Look at him. He didn't deserve that, though, at all. Now one of them, Darnell neither.
He wasn't one of those types, whereas he felt like he made it, and he was too good for us. He was right here with us still. Day before yesterday, that's how he got killed last night, because he represented his hood.
Overall, it was a bloody night across the city from Logan Square all the way down to Englewood. Another 7 people shot. Chicago police say they have no one in custody for any of those shootings. Reporting live outside of Stroger Hospital, Susanna Song, CBS 2 News. Dana, back to you.
Thanks, Susanna.
His cousin, 28-year-old Darnell Patton, was also injured in the attack, sustaining a bullet wound to his abdomen. Both men were rushed to John H. Stroger Jr. Hospital of Cook County in critical condition. Darnell Patton underwent surgery overnight and survived and was luckily stabilized. Sadly, Mario Hess, aka Blood Money, wasn't so fortunate. The fatal wound to his chest was too much for doctors to repair, and he succumbed to his wounds. By the time the news of Blood Money's passing spread through the community to his loved ones, many family members spoke out publicly against the murder, stating that it was due to jealousy from persons envious of his rise to fame and lucrative label deal. Blood Money's cousin and manager, Fredo Hess, also chimed in, agreeing with sentiments that he was targeted out of jealousy for his success. Reports state that Blood Money was driving a brand new Cadillac Escalade, and it was known he had received a big check, which they estimated to be as much as $100,000 from his record label deal. Family and friends went on to state that even though he had enough money to move away, Hess, aka Blood Money, wanted to stay close to his roots. Sadly, those plotting on his end didn't see the decision as noble as he did. With the deed done, investigators were on the scene and found upwards of a dozen shell casings at the scene of the crime. In fact, the scene was so bullet-ridden that officers were having a tough time marking off the spread of the casings. Blood Money fell into the trap in the gang culture that has been the premise for many talents to lose their lives. The goal is to make it out. But if you make it out and move away from the neighborhood as you should, then your authenticity is questioned and discredited. So many return to the same neighborhood they wish to be away from due to pride and ego, only to be snuffed out in the end. It's a perpetual cycle that continues to take rather than give. And it's sad that Blood Money was another victim to his curse. Neighbors echo the same reasoning, stating he was representing the hood. The exact words were, quote unquote, he wasn't one of those types where he felt as like he made it and he was too good for us.
He wasn't one of those types where he felt like he made it and he was too good for us. He was right here with us still. Day before yesterday, that's how he got killed last night, because he represented his hood.
This pushes people to feel like they don't return to the hood that caused so much pain, loss, and restrictions on their life, that they now fall into a type that's classified as fake, or in the street lingo, not real. Those close to him felt the pain from his loss, but those that were involved in the feud with the rapper took pleasure in disrespecting his death, which led to speculations that their affiliate was responsible for Blood Money's murder. One rival by the name of Wooski in his song Computers Remix would recite the lyrics, quote unquote, I'm leaning off this blood money, I can't even see straight, implying that he was smoking on blood money, which is a gang term indicating they were smoking on the dead. Another rival by the name FYB J-Mane, who featured on Wooski's song Back from the Dead, recited the lyrics, quote unquote, long live K.I., I be sipping blood money, insinuating the same as Wooski. But this time he associated the murder of an affiliate by the name of K.I. But given how close Wooski and FYB J-Mane were with STL, K.I., aka the female assassin, the fingers pointed to her being responsible for Blood Money's murder. Her name became the main suspect, gaining credit for the death of Blood Money, and soon it would be added to her other list of alleged victims. His cousin, Chief Keef, would respond to all the rumors that were floating around at the time of Blood Money's passing with a subtle and cryptic message. The cops were unable to capture a suspect, but by word of the underworld of the streets, everything seemed to point towards K.I. That became even more supported when she was gunned down just 3 days after his death on April 11, 2014, leading people to speculate that it was retaliation for her role in his murder.
It's an ongoing war and we don't know what for.
So I know how that mother feel.
Jakira's mother and several other organizations have collectively put together a $10,000 reward for the person who brings forward the information that leads to an arrest and a conviction. This case is ongoing. No one is in custody as of yet. From Woodlawn, I'm Emily Flores, NBC 5 News.
Those speculations held their weight until a past Chicago gang affiliate by the name of J Hood got on an interview on April 25, 2022 and stated 2 gang members by the name of T. Roy and King Von were the ones responsible for taking Blood Money's life.
Man, look, see, I'm gonna keep it straight funky. That was straight back though. You don't gotta believe it. You can hear whatever. Oh, these people saw this. I don't give a fuck what y'all heard. I ain't out here seeing talking on my ass like these niggas do, bro. Folks them killed T-Roy and Von killed that nigga.
The two were known to be a devious pair among both affiliations and rivals before they both lost their lives to gun violence as well. That sparked the trail back around the time Blood Money was killed, and a tweet was found by King Von just days after the murder where he said, quote unquote, "I'm King Von from Oblock and I run shit," after which giving condolences. Many state this was him hinting to having a hand in taking Blood Money out and asserting his dominance online. Then his affiliates from Oblock also started disrespecting Blood Money's death, saying that they're sipping on blood money, further drawing ties that their comrades King Von and T-Roy, who both were widely associated and respected in Oblock, were the ones responsible. King Von would later pen some lyrics that will become part of the song Evil Twin, featuring fellow Chicago native and hip-hop superstar Lil Durk. The lyrics in question were, quote unquote, "And my homie think I killed his cousin. Well, oh well." It's speculated it was directed towards Chief Keef and Blood Money and addressing his name being tied into Blood Money's murder. To this day, no arrests have been made, but everyone that has been rumored to be responsible also lost their lives to the same gun violence. It's just a repeating cycle that will never stop until those involved in it realizes there's no winner at the end of it all. Blood Money's father at his funeral had to live with feeling the guilt of the path his son took, with him being a leading gang member that influenced his son's generation of gangsters. According to him, Blood Money also received threats being connected to his cousin Chief Keef, who at the time also had a lot of rivals in the city. Blood Money's father wanted better for him and his family, to be away from the neighborhood. Instead, he lost his life, leaving 5 kids behind and a hole in the heart of his loved ones. His manager was also among those wanting to get Blood Money away from the city so he could be away from the violence and embrace his new path as an artist, but there just wasn't enough time. Those that were close to him, like his cousin Chief Keef, continues to keep his memory alive. Blood Money was on the verge of leaving his stamp in hip-hop, but his legacy was stolen prematurely. Rest in peace, Blood Money. Alright y'all, there y'all have it. That's another one. Drillers and trappers, trappers and drillers, man, we back at it. You already know what it is. Get in that comment section. Let's run it up, gang. Alright man, don't go nowhere. Watch that next video.